studio with Adam Lambert, who will be out at MusiKfest. It's going to be a great show tonight. And I was going to ask you the run-of-the-mill radio questions, television, but you know what? This is what we're going to do. I posted up on Facebook so the fans could really get an idea, ask some questions that they would want to hear.
Nice.
Because, you know, that's who you're doing this all for anyway.
Exactly.
So let's get into it from that point of view. What is the number one item you need when you're on tour?
This iPhone of mine is like real, it's become like a crutch. You know, it's an iPod, it's my phone, I'm texting, I'm calling, I'm looking on the internet. I mean, it's my it is a crutch.
Don't leave home without the iPhone.
Do not leave home without the iPhone. And I got the new 4, and it's great.
What does it feel like singing for millions of fans? And are there anything you do to calm yourself down right before you go on stage? Do you still get nervous?
You know, I have to be honest, I don't get nervous these days. I think after doing like Idol, knowing how many people were behind that television camera watching, I think that was really nerve-wracking. And everything in like after that is kind of like paled in comparison.
How has your life changed since being on American Idol, and what are the pros and cons of being exposed to the fans?
It's changed like 180 degrees. It's totally flip-flopped. My life is completely different. You know, I think the pros are that I'm getting to do what I love, and I have some like job security now, so to speak, and you know, I get to entertain people and inspire people, and that's awesome. And then the con is that sometimes I kind of just want to have a normal day, you know what I mean, and just be like anonymous, but it's worth it.
Can you disappear into a crowd? I mean, can you change your hair a little bit?
Kind of, sometimes. Baseball caps and glasses, I can kind of weasel my way.
Sometimes you can run out.
But it's hard because you have to be like, you have to just kind of like stop worrying about it and put it out of your mind. So I don't get freaked out. I don't get annoyed. It's just sometimes it would just be nice to have
just a little
normalcy. You know, that's the one thing I miss. But
that's
like I said, I wouldn't trade it.
Well, you can't bring it back anyway.
No.
How
was never very normal in the first place.
So. One just want to know if you're ever going to go into film.
I would love to. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that I've been talking about. I have an agent, and we've been discussing it. And there's some little conversations starting, things brewing under the surface.
Oh, yeah?
Nothing definite yet.
Do you think you'll be hitting television first, or you'll be big screen, or
it kind of depends on what comes up at the right time. Yeah, I'd love to try it though.
Do you love doing the videos?
That is one of my favorite things about this. I love providing like a visual to go with a great song. I think that it's a great form of expression, and there's kind of no limit to what you can create. It's great.
Is there anything, you've done a ton of interviews at this point. Is there any question you wish someone would ask you no one has yet to ask you? Is there anything you just want to talk about?
Everything in the book has been asked. I really do. I do. I can't think. And even that question is one that always gets asked. Is that right? Is there something that we don't know about you? And I'm like, no, but you guys know everything. And I'm a pretty open book, so yeah, I'm like, yeah, you guys got it.
Someone did want to know if you ever get compared to Elvis.
That's been happening since Idol. Yeah, but it never happened before that. It was kind of it just started, and I take it as a great compliment, and I'm very flattered by that. And at first I was like, really? And then there were some pictures taken, and we were put side by side. I went, oh wow, actually I can kind of see it in that picture. That's weird. Yeah.
Any future collaborations on the horizons? Anyone you'd like to work with? Anyone you're planning on working with?
I would love to sing with Christina Aguilera. I would love that. I think her voice is nuts. I'd love to write a song with David Bowie. I think that would be a dream come true.
Wow.
If I can get him out of hiding.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I think I'm going to start working on a new material in the fall. Hopefully a new album springtime, summertime next year, something like that.
And do you prefer, do you like being on the road, or do you also like being in the studio? It's kind of a 50-50 feeling? Or?
I love being on the road. I've been having a great time. Getting to perform for the fans every night is beyond rewarding. I mean, they pump us up when we're up there. And I love creating new material as well. I mean, I think it's probably 50-50, because sometimes you get a little worn out on a routine, you know what I mean? But what's so fantastic is that we're in different venues in different cities, so that keeps it fresh. And then, writing, it's the idea of creating something that people are going to be humming in their cars is kind of, that's a dream.
All right, now here's some quick, silly questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you were a road sign, what would you be?
A road sign, caution.
Okay. Peanut butter, smooth or chunky?
Smooth.
All right. There was another one I had, no, I can't think of it. It's all this pressure. All right, let's just end it with that. But thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Now you still have to go back and do a sound check, right?
Yep.
So you're kind of pressed for time, but I do appreciate it. And everyone was commenting on your boots. We have to know
the boots.
what kind of hair is on the boots.
I think it's like pony or something. I don't know what it
Pony.
is. Or like, I don't know. What is it? Probably some part of a cow. I don't know.
Well, very nice, very nice. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.